For the most part, lights, camera.
This is your time.
3, 2, 1. Sound effect. It's buzzer beater theater this week. Our first top play is from Levi Fields' 15 in my team. Game is tied with 2.7 on the clock. Boris Dia intercepts the inbound, long heave from the paint, drains the game winner. Our next clip is from She-Mello in the Wreck. A green 3 from Team Green leaves 1.6 on the game clock. Timeout taken. Team Red finds room on the perimeter and answers back with a lightly contested 3 to ice the game. Next is Jonathan Spida 2 in my career. First game of the playoffs, and the overtime pressure is on. Two defenders closing out, but the hometown hero is born with a greened game winner, sending the fans home happy. Our last clutch moment comes from the Wreck with KLA 1324. Drawing the defender, creating space, and reversing the layup, all in 3 seconds. Way to show that IQ, skill, and finesse. Vote now for your favorite TSO buzzer beater. Hey, and don't forget that you can submit your top plays to social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. TSO, the official watch.
Get on your feet! It's time to meet the starting lineup for your Brooklyn Nets! The big man, 6 feet 10 inches, number 6, DeAndre Jordan. Starting at small forward, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 12, Joe Harris. At point, 6 feet 1 inches, number 11, Kyrie Irving. At the other guard position, standing 6 foot 5, number 13, James Harden. The other forward, 6 feet 10 inches, number 7, Kevin Durant. The head coach of the team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden has led the league in points per game the last 3 seasons. And the Beard said, honestly, it's not even about me scoring. Teams are playing me for the pass. I just try to make the best play, and whether that's scoring or passing, every game is different. Kevin, back to you.
DA, he is dangerous in both facets. He's hard to stop. Looking at the starting 5 for the Phoenix Suns. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Jay Crowder out there with Ayton. And it's Paul in at the point. And for Brooklyn, Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. And it's the Suns to start out. Here's Paul. He feeds it to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Irving passes to Jordan. Dishes it to Harden. Back to Jordan. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee. Here's Paul. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, for an undersized player, Chris Paul's a pretty good finisher around the rim. Certainly knows all the angles.
Now Irving. He had 40 points in the win against the Wizards in Washington. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
One shot.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. And not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
And the dunk by Booker.
How about Booker getting up?
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Irving against Paul. KD, that's for 2. No good that time, so Phoenix will take it the other way. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
And he comes up with the deuce.
I know Kyrie is not the biggest guy on the floor, but he is built to take that kind of contact.
Bridges passes to Paul. Booker with no one around, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists tonight. Outside Irving, pass to Durant. Over Ayton. Off the left rim and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Booker the pass to Ayton. 9 feet out. He gets that one.
Now Booker is a special offensive player, can score, and starting to show his playmaking.
Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against the Washington Wizards.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And here is Irving. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And Irving is so difficult to stay with in the pick and roll. The moment he gets that kind of room, he's going to pull.
Inside and stolen by Jordan. Durant kicks to Irving. Pass to Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Harden's got 5.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Paul's shot is off.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Harris outside. Down low, Crowder with the steal. Bridges, no one around him. Hits it from 3-point range.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to KD. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Out to the wing. Here's Paul. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
This is an area where Chris Paul has been solid every year, always right around 90% from the charity stripe.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw drops for Paul. The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in. Saric is checked in for the Suns. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And so Paul nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Lobs it up for Jordan. No good. And Phoenix the other way now. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. 1 good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Harden, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Booker with it. We saw him with 29 points last game. For 3, offensive rebound. Saric, that's good.
Saric being aggressive on the offensive glass, and that kind of activity is doing a good job gaining them some bonus points.
Now, here is Harden. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Washington.
Well, what helps that out a lot is he got to the free throw line, which was a real game changer. It slowed down the opposition's momentum and made them play to his team style.
Count that one.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Booker the pass to Paul. Over Irvin. The shot by Paul, no good.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Shooting 2. Free throw good, James Harden. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
Now here's Booker. He's got 12. Harden grabs the miss.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the shot is good.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Here's Kaminsky. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Saric passes to Kaminsky and finished off by Kaminsky.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And Brooklyn has possession. Following the score by Phoenix. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Green, no luck. Suns leading by 3. Galloway kicks to Booker. Plenty of space. Not going to go that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. The Suns making a switch here. Nader's checked in. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for him. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Booker looking around. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and finished off by Kaminsky.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. The pass to Claxton. Now, here is Harden. Defense right on him. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Count it.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And Devin Booker had surgery on that right hand back in the summer of 2018. Took the opportunity to work on his left hand, and ever since, his game has just gone to another level.
You wonder how much confidence, GA, he's had in making plays, not only scoring the ball with the left hand, but assisting with the left hand, and what that's opened up for him in terms of opportunities to be more effective as an offensive weapon.
With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. Devin Booker is second, and of course, James Harden.
These two guys are really enjoying themselves right now. It's been a scoring spree for both.
We've got 1:13 left here in the first quarter. Nets passing it around. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Nader. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
52 seconds left in the first. Nets trail by 5. To the paint, here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Galloway, the pass to Šarić. Booker outside. A floater. Misses the baby hook. Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And here's Harden for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Dinwiddie against Booker. Pulls up. That shot is off. James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Right back after this break. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day, and how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day. That's tough in itself. That's the pressure in itself, is the getting up and being laser focused on what your job is every day. And I think a lot of guys in this locker room know how to muster up that focus to, win basketball games.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Jay Crowder. He's out there with Frank Kaminsky, and it's Booker in at the point.
At the line.
Shooting 2.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Galloway with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. And it's Kaminsky at the elbow. The dish to Booker. No good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. To the inside. Here's Green. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. And Bones, Devin Booker, capable of big nights. One of just a few players with multiple games of at least 59 points.
Well, he's always looking to put pressure on the defense, and he's got such a wide array of skills. Not only shooting the basketball, but has shown off more of his patience and playmaking ability as he moves through his career.
And the first one drops.
Well, Booker still has some upside, one of the best young scorers that we've seen in the NBA in the last decade. He's already an established star, and the sky is the limit for this guy. Now he just wants more wins.
Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Mikal Bridges checked in for the Suns. Both free throws good from Booker. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to KD. And the layup's good off the glass. KD's got 5 points so far.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
Now here's Booker. He's got 16. Here's Bridges. It's stolen by Harris. Pulls up on the wing, and he can't bank that one in. Suns trail by 4. Here's Galloway. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Crowder. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Dinwiddie, left side. Back to Durant. A fader. And yes, it's good. Durant's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Galloway kicks to Bridges. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Booker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A moment here to check out Kevin Durant. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Averaging about 26 points per, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Free throw good, Booker.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Brown. Brooklyn leading by 4. And it's Jordan to top the key. Back to Irving. Over Paul. Irving misses. Suns have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And the wide open shot from Crowder, and the 3 ball is good. Crowder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Irving. Pass to Durant. Fires the 3. That one misses. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Ball against Irving. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
So good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels.
And there's the pass to KD. Crowder with the steal. He dishes it to Booker. Dinwiddie against Paul. Passes to Booker. And Jordan sends it back.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
Harris looking it over. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Harris. Durant's got 9 points.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Booker finds Paul. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dinwiddie against Paul. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Suns trailing. To the middle. And the dunk by Booker.
Every time he gets going like this, somebody's going to talk about that 70-point game he had in Boston. It's not going to be me.
And here is Irving. KD, that's for two. And that one hits back iron. Here's Crowder. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
And the first one at the line is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Some changes for Phoenix. Saric comes in for Devin Booker, and it's Johnson in for Mikal Bridges. And both free throws good from Crowder. Nets trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Durant.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Paul is doubled. Crowder finds Paul. Saric with it. Lets it go with a 3. But they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity, and Durant sends it back.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
On the wing, Harris. And the Nets miss again. And it's Phoenix's ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Harris against Johnson. Now here's Saric. 9 points last game. Shot clock at 5. Paul, no one around him. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
KD sets up those crossovers as a big 7-footer. He handles the ball so well, and that's a great decision out of a pick-and-roll set.
Now here's Paul. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee. Suns moving the ball around, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
And he makes the first. And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen, be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Brent, how does he get there, though?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. When they came into that house, it was defended. If Ayton gets there, he's got a big opportunity.
Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. The shot by Paul, no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Harden kicks to Harris. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6. Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the Phoenix Suns criticized for trading down 5 picks to select Cameron Johnson at 11 back in 2019. Many felt that was a reach.
Well, there were a lot of people who were predicting that Cam was going to be towards the back end of the first round even, and a clear case for a Phoenix Suns team who was dead last in three-point percentage, drafting for a need in Cam Johnson.
First free throw is good. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Brown comes in for Joe Harris. And the Suns making a change here as well. Galloway's checked in. So Johnson hits 2 of them. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. Harden draws the double. Up top, Brown. Bank shot, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Ball outside, back to Galloway. And he makes that one. 1:22 left now here in the second. Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. That 3 off the mark. Suns leading by 3. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Galloway has got his second basket of the night.
The hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The Nets shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Galloway kicks to Nader. Kaminsky up top, guarded by Harden. To the paint. The shot by Nader, no good. Brooklyn trailing. In the corner, Harden, a 3-ball. No good. He falls short of the perfection with his first miss. He's 7 of 8.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Kaminsky with the ball. He's against Green. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harden's got the ball. Good on the bucket. And that'll tie this game up.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. KD, moments of frustration for you early. What are you seeing out there?
Well, I missed a lot of shots. I'm just trying to be aggressive. I missed some wide open threes and some shots I normally hit, so I just got to continue to keep being aggressive. My teammates looking for me. We got to do a better job on the defensive end.
Hey, man, I'm sure those shots will start to fall in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 18 points. Well, Durant having to sit out all last year due to injury. Now that he's back in action, how do you feel about this move to Brooklyn? Kenny, you can start us off.
I like the move because Durant likes it. You know his time was up in Golden State, and he didn't like it there. So when he engaged in the franchise, I think he's going to be a great player.
A star like KD needs to be in a big city. Brooklyn seems to be a good fit for him. That's what he's looking for. Be careful what you ask for.
Always good advice. Heard that. And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Joe Harris. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Durant in at the 4 spot. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good from Crowder. Here's Irving. The pass to Durant. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Important points there. Got them on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now here's Irving. They get a hand on it and taken away by Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Nets trail by 7. Irving with the ball. To end the run, it's tipped.
Well, more than capable as a defender, Bridges with a great job using his length. Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Go the other way.
That's his first foul. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 7-point differential. Jordan the pass to Harden. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Devin Booker.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for James Harden. Phoenix leading by 5. Booker outside. Back to Paul. And Jordan sends it back. Three-pointer. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Irving. Harden's got 23 points.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
Crowder from outside. It's good from long range. And the Suns lead by 5.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Here's Paul, and it's sent back by Irving. Harris inside the line. Misses off the right iron. Phoenix has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Durant, that's good.
And just how easy is that for KD? It's just amazing, effortless, elevating, and keeping his balance. Another triple.
Timeout called, the Suns. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Kyrie Irving. A chance to check out the shooting guards across the NBA that have averaged the highest number of assists over the last month. James Harden, number 1. Devin Booker, 3rd.
And that list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way those guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, it truly is. You need to have scoring from that off-guard position, but with the way the point guards score nowadays, a ball mover is certainly an asset. And with the way those guys spread the ball around, that's what you get.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, KD, an awesome job there just sharing the rock with his teammates.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Paul kicks to Bridges. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Nets have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Dinwiddie outside. Lobbed up there for Durant. For the lead. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. KD's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Nets. And And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Passes it to Ayton. He kicks it to Paul. Paul is doubled. Here's Ayton. But they recover it. Phoenix, no good that time either. KD on the wing. Defended by Paul. Over Paul. Again, the miss by KD. Suns have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now Paul. James Harden missing on the 3. Here's Bridges. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Now, here's Bridges. Harden missing his last shot. Booker draws the double. From deep, Ayton trying to break free.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
The Nets have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for Joe Harris. Suns trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Checking out some numbers for Devin Booker. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's around 30 points per clip, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he is in the game, a great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
And the basket is good. Galloway has got 6.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Harden the pass to Dinwiddie. Brown outside. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Tuesday, they'll be facing off against DeMarcus Cousins and the Houston Rockets.
And looking at that Lakers matchup, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there can be a big step forward for this team.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Galloway taking his time here. And taken away by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for Harden. 4th in assists, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. That one drops for him.
Booker doing a great job of taking advantage right now of the defense.
The Nets with the lead. Here is Harden. 26 points for him. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. And a moment here to highlight some of the best and brightest from beyond the stripe. Devin Booker is second.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
And the dunk by Booker.
Well, Booker can mix it up. Once he's got a lane to the hoop, he jumps all over the defense there.
Brown outside. Out left to the wing. Dinwiddie against Saric. Here's Claxton. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Nets lead by 1. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Devin Booker again. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter. It's the Nets now. Brown outside. The Nets working the ball around now. Dinwiddie kicks to Green. And the 3 off target. Phoenix has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Here's the floater. The offensive rebound. Saric. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I like the effort there from Saric on the jumper. Sees the defender, but still sticks with it.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
And he knocks down the first one.
Saric enjoyed an unbelievable amount of success overseas, and it's amazing how we continue to find these great international stories and how much the sport continues to scour the globe for this kind of talent.
Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving comes in for James Harden. Saric nails them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Pass to Green. Kicks it to Irving. Got a hand on it.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Nets trail by 3. Here's Dinwiddie. Bucket is good. Dinwiddie's got 10 points. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Irving against Booker. Shoots from 14. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Booker the pass to Saric. 52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Booker in the post. He's covered by Irving. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. Makes it off the glass. Irving's got his third basket of the night right there.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Booker.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Irving dishes to Dinwiddie. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock, and that one drops.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Booker against Irving. Booker outside. And the dunk by Booker.
And Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
James Harden getting it done for Brooklyn. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. Back to the action after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Then it's Kaminsky, then it's Chris Paul, and it's Galloway in at the 2-guard spot. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 8 now on the night. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now, here's Dinwiddie, and the wide-open shot from Green. Here's Jordan. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, the intensity of DeAndre Jordan on the glass helping to secure the rebound.
So for the Nets, Kevin Durant comes in for Green, and Joe Harris is subbed in for Brown. And the Suns also making a change. Bridges, he's checked in for Saric.
Well, there is continuous energy in DeAndre Jordan's play, really hustling on both ends and influencing those plays with that activity.
Now here's Paul. Paul is doubled. Inside, here's Kaminsky, and finished off by Kaminsky.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Paul outside, from outside the arc. They get it again.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Durant kicks to Irving. Back to Durant. From 13, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Oh, that is automatic. Durant, one of the better mid-range shooters in the game.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Again, Phoenix.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Here's Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 8th assist in the game. Irving against Paul. Lets it go from 14. And good that time. And the Suns lead by 1.
And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Dinwiddie finds Jordan. Down low. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Just 3 to shoot. Phoenix has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Paul is doubled. Pass to Galloway. Jacks up a 3. Drains the three-pointer. And it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Irving against Bridges. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game. James Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And for the Suns, Ayton, he's checked in for Kaminsky. And Jay Crowder's subbed in for Johnson. Now, here is Irving. Clock at 6. And taken away by Paul. And Paul with a clear path to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. Paul's got 6 in the quarter.
It almost feels automatic at that point. The confidence that Chris Paul inspires in his teammates. It's surprising if they don't make the play.
Now here's Irving. Here's Durant. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
And Phoenix making a change here. Booker's checked in.
And the all-star Kevin Durant, a slender, quick-footed forward, he's added a bit of physicality and defensive presence to his game the last couple years.
Now here's Paul. There's the pass to Ayton. Dishes it to Booker. Booker draws the double. Bridges for 3. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Irving looking over the floor. And finished off by KD.
Well, elite scoring ability of Kevin Durant. When he's in a groove like this, every opportunity when he has the ball feels like a good one.
Now here's Booker. Oh, Ayton in position.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Passes it to Irving. Feeds it to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
No better way to fire up your teammates. Durant showing good athleticism on the monster jam.
Suns leading by 4. Booker outside. Count it. Good.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
The feed now to KD. And KD throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here's Bridges. Crowder, the pass to Booker. And he uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got 14 points now in the second half.
Got to respect the level of concentration from Devin Booker on that shot. Even when he gets bodied up a little bit, the balance stays there.
Timeout called the Nets. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Durant trying to break free. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Harden.
Just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Booker the pass to Paul. No good from outside.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's KD, and he banks in the layup. Now just a 2-point Phoenix lead.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Paul's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
Paul against Irving. He kicks it to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Over Booker. Harden, no good. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 4.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
At the line for the Suns, Bridges. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Mikal Bridges, I think one of those talents coming out of college where a lot of teams expected him to have a 10 or 12-year career playing a great role as a two-way player in the NBA.
Both free throws good from Bridges. Nets trail by 6. Harden the pass to Irving. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And Kyrie right now taking it to another level. We know he's capable.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
Well, this guy should be a double-double threat and is still learning how to play. DeAndre Ayton has a great combination of size, scoring ability, and rebounding. This is what makes him a very valuable player in the league.
Ayton hits them both. Nets trail by 5. Now Harden. It's Durant on the wing. Now the dish to Jordan. And the rejection by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
And Ayton throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. And here's Harris from the arc. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got his 4th assist in this one. Booker against Harden. Booker inside. Rebounded by the Nets. Irving for 3. Crowder pulls it in. Suns leading by 4. And here is Paul. Booker outside. Booker draws the double. 6 to shoot. Bridges against Jordan. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And here's Harden for 3. Hands it from downtown. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Stolen by Harden. 1:03 left in the fourth. They now take the lead.
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Booker. It's good. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count it!
Oh, DeAndre Jordan sinks that shot. Not the first option, but doing the job.
Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 2. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Got it! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And that is why Chris Paul has the ball in his hands. Delivered.
Crowder against Durant. Up again, and there's Jordan putting it right back in. And the Nets lead by 2.
DeAndre Jordan has seen these moments before. Not usually the guy called upon, but, man, delivering in a big spot.
And the Suns call time here. They're behind by 2. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Let it
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Booker against Harden.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
At the line for your Nets, Kyrie Irving. At the line for two.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead.
I feel like Kyrie is just never afraid of the challenge in front of him. Tougher the situation, seems like the tougher he plays.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
And here's Booker from the arc. Ball from deep three-point land. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Kyrie, very few can match your offensive creativity. So how do you integrate that into the team system?
It starts in our practice. It starts with our practice habits, getting our swing action, and practicing with a purpose. You know, whether it's shoot-arounds or walkthroughs, we're starting to show progress right there and just getting back to what we know, and that's executing on both ends of the floor and trusting one another.
Well, the ball was certainly moving tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.